Hey, Shalom Akim, all praises, glory, honor, power, and fear to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone, peace, blessing, and salutation, and protection to the elect and the awful elect of Yahshua. Matthew 13:16, but blessed are your eyes, talking about the elect's eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Go back to Ezekiel 16:12. He put a jewel on their forehead, an earring in our ears, so we could hear this truth, the whole 100% wisdom. And that jewel on our forehead is Luke 2, or basically Yahushua is descending down. That's what this picture is. It's so powerful. Basically, Revelations 22D. That's what it was open to me. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Like the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all the slakia that they look for. And I died twice. I got the testimony of Yahushua. Technically, this is my third life risen, because I died twice, so that spiritually risen 3 times. And that's just giving me testimony, more belief and strength of my testimony of having the election and calling sure. And basically, I wear these broken bones that Yahushua wore. I tarry in this body. That's my labor in the flesh. I'm a betwixt between two. I believe that's in Philippians. Basically, because us elect, we long to be back home. Everybody's just 1 second away from being home, or doomed. And basically, Revelations 22D. It's a hard parable. It took me. I needed the picture to understand it. That's why it was brought to me by manifestation, revelations, prophecy. And it was scary how it all happened, because you could feel the strings of the Most High, basically telling you what to do subconsciously in spirit. Many, therefore, of his disciples, the people who I tell this, whether they listen or whether they not, when they had heard this, they said, this is a hard saying. Who can hear it? That's talking about Revelation 22:4, the one that was brought to me by Revelations. And I know that people are gonna be like, nah, this ain't real. This has been photoshopped. In today's day and age, that's what's gonna be so crazy. These devices have clouded people's mind and their judgment. They'd be like, oh, well, that could be photoshopped. But when you see someone in a real person or a video camera, you see that marks real. When Yahushua, and even the elect are going to say that, because we are like Yahushua, his saints. When Yahushua knew in himself that his disciples murmured at it, same with the elect. When the elect knew in himself that his disciples murmured at it, this is what I am. So like when I knew in myself that my disciples murmured at it, he said unto them, do this offend you? And some say they can't see it, some say they can. And that's all revealed through the spirit of prophecy, because I feel it too. There's a sword that goes through my own heart to reveal the mysteries of other people's hearts. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as Yahweh's servant? Seeing many things, but thou observest none. Opening the ears, but he heareth none. You know, and these precepts, these are, look, the fire, a flame kindle upon thee. And that's what happens. That's the seal, token of grace. It's a gift, you know. This is out of the Sirach. Honor thy father with thy whole heart, talking about Yahweh, and forget not the sorrows of their mother. The mother is your mother moon. She revealed the mystery. She's wisdom. Love him that made thee with all thy strength, and forsake not his ministers. Talking about, them, we got earthly ministers and we got heavenly ministers.